Hi everyone, I welcome you to this Programming World channel. So in this channel, yes, we providing the videos, we uploading the videos to help you to learn C programming. So already I have posted videos about the different programming elements what we have in our C programming. So in my previous video, yes, I have discussed about the arrays. So now we move on to arrays with the dynamic values in C programming. So arrays, it is what actually it is a collection of similar type of elements. Those are stored in a sequential fashion. Okay. So please, if you want to understand what is the definition of array, uh, please see the previous video what I have uploaded. So that definitely that may help you to understand about the memory blocks in our computer memory, how it is used to store your arrays. Like that I have discussed. So now I come to this arrays with dynamic values. Okay, in my previous video, yes, I have used only what the static values, in the sense whenever you execute the program, the same values only will be taken. So that I will show it in this video also, right? So now I come to this. So what about the objectives of this session? As this video tutorial is about how we can give our dynamic values at the runtime to our array. Okay, and also we will discuss about what arrays with static values and dynamic values. Okay, so here, how you can take the dynamic values to your array? Very simple. You have to use input statement. That is what input function scanf statement, and we have to use the array variable with index. Okay, so index variable which is required to take the index positions of our array where we can feed the data. Afterwards, the loops are suggested. Okay, you can take for loop or while loop to reduce the program size, and also it may be used to what repeat your input and also output process of your array concept or array element. Okay, then benefits. What is the benefit here in the sense? So the user can uh, take the different values to the array at a different runtime for their application perspective. Okay, so here you can see that a simple example, an example that is what a billing system. Okay, a billing system, how that can be work. In earlier days, what happened? No, when only the C program was used for making applications, they have used array-based billing system where the array which is created for what the storing the prices of the different items what customer has purchased. Okay, afterwards what happens? No, the total amount will be calculated thus by doing what simple calculation, and that will be given to the billing. Okay, so it is what a kind of thing you have to understand. Customer to customer, the product what they have selected that may be different, and also the price amount also will be different. So to do that, we have to use the dynamic values in our array with the help of C programming. Okay, right. So now I move on to the coding part of it. So here you can see that, yeah, after including the header file and main function, I have made a array in the name like list, and the size of this array is what 5. Okay, so here the maximum size is what 5, and I give a message also. The user will be asked to give only 5 elements. Okay, so because the for loop also I have made like that, so compulsory 5 elements should be in our input. Okay, so for I equal to 0, so as I discussed, the index of array by default it start from 0. So 0 to size minus 1, so 0 to 5, in the sense what 4. Okay, 0 to 4. So 0 to 4, we have to take those index positions and also store the values by using what scanf statement. And here you can see that how we read integer value for a single integer value in a single variable. Okay, in the same manner percentage d we have to use, because this list array is what the type of integer, and how we read for integer the same way we have to use ampersand symbol. Afterwards, within square bracket we have to indicate the index variable, I mean which, because the index variable only is having what the index positions that will be incremented in each iteration. Okay, so afterwards you can see the output phase that takes what the for loop to display the elements what we have stored in this. And here you can see that like the elements will be displayed in a line because slash t which is used, And when you display that, don't use ampersand symbol. If you use ampersand symbol, what happens is you don't get the exact values what you provided. Okay, you will get only what the reference or address of your values. Okay, right. So apart from that, what I have made here in the sense the size of our array. Okay, so what is given 5. So 5 into 4, how many bytes you may get? 20 bytes. So the 20 bytes, that will be the size of your array what you have made, because it is what actually completely declared like 5. The maximum size is 5. So 20 bytes of memory blocks will be given to your array name list. Okay, so now execute that, you can identify that what's happening. Yes, yeah, we are asked to give 5 elements. So I am giving the values one by one. So 1, then 10, then 100, then 1000, then 10,000. Okay, so now you can see that the given list of elements are 1, 10, 100, 1000, and 10,000. And size of the array is what? 20 bytes, as I told you. Because we have mentioned the size of the array, that is what? 5. So 5 into 4 bytes. So the total memory blocks will be used. Okay. So 4 bytes that will be taken for one memory block for one integer value. So we are going to store what? 5 integer value. So 5 into 4 bytes, totally 20 bytes. So that will be given to our array. Okay. And you see here, you can see that if I give input one by one also, that may be taken. Okay. For example, you see 5, after then I'm entering the elements one by one, 10, 20, 30, 40. That's all. Okay. I mean, I have added values are what? I have provided 5, 10, 20, 30, 45 values. So those are displayed here. Okay. So you can give your inputs in my, if you look at the previous execution, what I made in a single line, I gave 5 values, and those 5 values are taken into our array, and that was displayed. But actually, suppose, you see, suppose you have mistakenly giving what? More than 5 values. What happens here? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You see array size is what? Only 5, but we providing what? 7 values. What happens here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes only what? The first 5 values to your array. The 6 and 7, those are what? Omitted. Okay. And still your array size is what? Same, only 20 bytes. There is no change in that. Okay. So what I'm telling is, you see in a single line, you feeding the input. Okay. You listing what the inputs to be taken to your array. It may be what? More than the array size. And the elements which are what? Out of the array size, those may be rejected. Those are omitted. That's why 6 and 7 are omitted. Okay. Suppose, okay, you can see one difference here. Suppose you see I have made the index positions of the array should be taken to what? More than 5. The array size is 5. Okay, the array size is 5, but the index positions I have increased to what? 7. Whether it is accepting or not, that we have to verify. And one more thing, whether the array size also what? Memory size, okay, whether that get increased. Why? In the sense we have increased the index positions also, no? Whether first that is reflected. If it is reflected, then whether the array memory size is what? Changed, or it is what? Same. It is changed or not. Like that we will verify it now. You can see that now. Okay, I'm giving the elements, 7 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Array size only 5, but we listed what? 7 inputs now. Now you see, yeah, it has taken what? 7 inputs completely. You can see that. Okay, 7 values are taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 and 7 also processed. But still the array size is what? 20 bytes. Why? Because you see the index positions of your array can be increased, and in next level also you can add your values. I mean, you can insert your values, but whatever it is, still your array size is what? Only 5, as you mentioned in your program. Okay, you have mentioned in your program, that is what? The array, it is in size what? 5. Only those 5 blocks can be taken into your array. And even you increase the index positions like 6 and 7, the next sequential memory block will be used to store your values, but that would not change your array size what you have made. Okay, so this is the difference you have to understand. Okay, just by increasing the index values also may be taken into our array to store, but that would not change your array size what you have made it in your program. Okay, so I hope you understand about uh, the concept here. Okay, the index value, if you change, what about the things you can find it in your array? The array size would not be changed. And one more thing I want to clarify here, this is what actually array with the dynamic values. Okay, at different runtime, you can see that actually whatever executions I have made in this, I gave what different values. Okay, but whereas in this previous example, okay, if you look at the previous video there, I have listed the inputs already in the program. Okay, so this is what actually array with static values. So whenever you execute this code, the array which takes only what this set of inputs. Okay, it takes 10, 20, 30, 40. It may not be changed. But whereas in this code, what happens? No, you can identify that. Okay, we have mentioned only what the size of the array. It takes what different values in our different executions. So that's the difference we have provided in this video session. Okay, I hope you understand about the array with static values and array with the dynamic values, and also if you increase the index positions, what's happening in your array and how you can get the array size, array memory size also. Okay, like that we have discussed in this video. I hope it is useful to you. If you like this video, please click on the like button and also click on the bell icon to get the new videos notifications. And please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe in this channel and also be stay with us to get new videos to help you for improving your programming skills. Thank you for watching this. Have a nice day.